Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an updated what's in my work bag. I've done quite a few of these on my channel before in past years, and a lot of it probably hasn't changed much, but I do like making these videos, and my work bag is something I use every single day. It is also just like my everyday person tote, but I do also take it to work and kind of adjust what's in it based on where I'm going. But for the most part, everything stays at pretty standard in my work and everyday bag. A lot of times if I'm going outside of work, I'll just take bits and pieces out of my work bag for things I need to take with me. But this video will be about everything I take to work. This is everything I keep in my bag. This is the most I'll ever have in my bag, and I do usually take it all with me. I probably have more than I need, but I like to have extras and random things in case I do run into a situation where I need something. So this is my bag. I have the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM. I do take this to work. It's also, again, just like my everyday bag. I've had it for years. I love it. It's such a classic. It is a pretty good size. I could use the GM, but I feel like the medium has served me well over the years. And as you can see, this is full with everything that I would take on a typical work day. I do believe this is the bag I've probably had in every what's in my work bag video, because again, it's just so tried and true, and I think I bought it right at the end of college, so I've had this ever since I've worked a corporate job. I just have the regular classic monogram print with the tan interior. Again, I just love the classic, and I know this will never go out of style. I don't have an organizer, but it's so easy and open to just throw in anything I need. It fits my computer and a bunch of other things. So I like that in a way, not having an organizer, because I have a little more flexibility with how much I can fit in here. And I do stuff it pretty full, especially after these regular things I keep. I typically can fit my water bottle, a coffee cup, and my lunchbox when I'm taking it to work. So I make it work. I kind of move everything around, and I always joke that I call this like the always full, because I always have a million things in it. It definitely gets kind of stuffed to the brim when I have those extra things in it, but I'm just gonna go through my basics today. First thing, in the little back pocket, I just keep a few small things. I like to have a compact mirror. This is a really old one from Sephora, so just having this on hand is a staple. I have my AirPods. I just have this little like silicone tan case on it. I always have those on me. I also just throw a chapstick in that little pocket for easy access. This is a Burt's Bees tinted one. And then I also keep a little, this is like a Q-tip container, I'm pretty sure. And I just keep hair ties, scrunchies, bobby pins, all of that in here. Also in the little pocket, I usually have a couple mints on hand. Next, I'm sure I've explained this in past videos, but I like to have everything in like little separate pouches rather than having an organizer. So this is my main like clear pouch that has all the random stuff besides like makeup. Anything I can need, I like to keep in here. First thing is a hand sanitizer, definitely an essential for anywhere I go. I have a Tide to Go pen that's very scratched off, but this obviously also comes in handy, especially if other people around me like need something. I feel like I always have it in my purse, so I love that. I keep this little container of like Advil, Tylenol, a mini hairbrush. This is just a nice little wooden one that I'll only keep this on me if my hair is down. Well, I won't like take it out, but if I'm packing another purse, I won't need this if I have my hair up. So this little pouch fits quite a bit. I have a little hand cream if I'm ever dry and need to moisturize. I keep a mini deodorant. This is not the deodorant I typically use, but I had this mini one from something, so I figured it was a good place to keep it. I just realized this is where my other mints went. I couldn't find them, and apparently they got put in this pouch. So typically I would keep those in the pocket. I keep a little pack of tissues, a couple pens I like to have on hand. I have this little teeth whitening gel kind of thing that I kind of forgot was in here, and I don't use that much, so maybe I'll just need to use that up soon. I also like to keep a floss, nail glue. This is more if I have like press-on nails, so I guess I can take this out right now, along with a little tiny nail file. I have a small perfume. This is the Way Melrose Place. It's perfect for travel and on the go, so I just like to have that in my purse. These last little things I think I got from like bridesmaid kits, so it's a bunch of tiny little samples that I thought might come in handy. So I think this is a deodorant like wipe in a little pouch. Also, this one is a stain remover. I need to try that. I didn't know that was in there. It's funny, I'm like discovering things that are in my bag. Small band-aid. I'm telling you, I have everything you could ever need. Tiny little sewing kit. And these things are so small, it doesn't even really make a difference if I keep them or not. I think this is a mouthwash. Breath drops. And a tiny Neutrogena makeup remover wipe. So that is everything that's in my main kind of random miscellaneous things pouch. My next pouch is this nylon Lululemon one, and I just keep girl products in here. Even if I don't need them necessarily, I like to have them on hand just in case, or if anyone again around me needs something. I think this is my last pouch per se. This is my little makeup pouch that I keep on hand with just a few essentials. I like to have a brush of some sort just for random needing to blend out or kind of refresh my face. I keep a few lip products. I have some liners. This is just the NYX lip pencil, like a thinner neutral lip liner, and then I have a thicker like Morphe lip crayon, I think. So a couple options for that, and then just a lip gloss. This is the Kosas Wet Lip Oil. All the essentials for lip touch-ups. I also keep a little travel concealer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. So it's perfect size for travel in case I need to do some actual like makeup touch-ups. Sometimes I keep a mascara in here, and then if I have lashes on, I'll keep like my eyelash glue, but these are the day-to-day essentials. Next are my sunglasses. I just keep the case in there and take these out as needed. These are the YSL, I think they're the Grace something. So I love these lately. They're just like a little cat eye kind of style. Still really classic. And I love the YSL glasses because they give such good cases. And it also comes with a little rag, so I keep all of that together in the nice case to store. I do keep a mini umbrella with me. I do live in Florida, so it could rain at any moment. So this one is perfect and compact. It says it's by Totes. So I have one in my purse, in my car, in my office. I have an umbrella like everywhere I touch just in case. So this one's perfect, and it comes with a little sleeve to keep my purse dry. Next is my wallet. I actually don't keep my car key on here anymore just because I don't need it on the day-to-day walking to work. So I grab my car keys case by case. But the little wallet I use is the Louis Vuitton key pouch, again in the matching monogram. I've had this even longer than the purse, so this has served me well for years. It holds everything I need. I don't like to have a huge wallet, so I can still hold change, cards, cash, and everything that fits really nicely and slim in this pouch. I do have a couple keychains. First is this gold P. I thought it was cute. One of my friends gave this to me for being in her wedding. And then I have this sweet little keychain of my family dog Mac, who passed away a few years back. John had this made for me, and it says "I love you" on the back, so it's so cute. It looks just like him. So this is such a special memory that I get to hold on to. And then I have an old Zeta keychain from college for my sorority. I do still like to keep this on because once a Zeta, always a Zeta. So it's not too much, but I do like having a little something, especially now that I don't have my car keys on here all the time. Lastly, what takes up the majority of room in my bag is my computer. I do have the, is it 13-inch MacBook? And that's always fit nicely in this purse. It does take up about the width of the bag with a little bit of wiggle room. And I just keep it in an extra little fabric case. So here's my computer. Again, I have a MacBook Pro, one of the newer models, so it's a little bit thicker. But again, it still fits nicely in the purse. And in this little front pouch of the case, it's nice because I can keep my hard drives, memory cards. So I have my hard drive here with a little adapter I use to plug in like USB. I have another card reader. That MacBook does have a regular SD, but I need other cards sometimes. This little like cleaner I got with my AirPods, so it has a little like scraper thing and a fuzzy end to clean those up. So any kind of like tech accessories I like to keep in here. And then again, I just have a bunch of SD cards. So that also all fits in there nicely, and I can zip that up, and everything is still pretty thin and narrow to fit in the bag. Last but not least, with my computer, I usually have my charger with me, especially going to work. But I'm taking it somewhere for long hours or like a full day. I like to fit in my charger. I don't like fold it any which way. I probably should be better at that, but I just kind of stuff it in where it fits. I probably should start carrying a phone charger with me. I feel like there's many a time that I need one, but usually not during the workday. And I do have some cords and cables at work. But those were all of my main essentials for my work bag. Again, I love this purse. It's really easy to carry, really comfortable. Still fits a good amount, as you can see. And again, once that's all in there, I usually can put my Hydro Flask water bottle in the side. And I have a pretty small-ish lunchbox from Vera Bradley that will fit kind of in the center. And then I usually carry my coffee to work, but when I'm coming home, I like to put the cup like in the side. So all of that fits in my purse. So that was the full rundown of everything that's in my work bag. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.